Guys, today's the long-awaited premium collection reveals. Alright, and today, they've shown us these card arts for what I assume to be his Royal Paladin, because it's got the Royal Paladin thing here. Alright, so this is what it looks like. And then we have the Link Joker one, I think. Alright, it's got all the rings and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of it. You know, very family-friendly art. You know, no one can complain. Looks pretty cool. And yeah, see you guys next time. Anyway, they also revealed some other stuff too, right? So they revealed the Zorga. Yeah, this is called Dead Sea Spiritualist Grave equals Zorga. Equal sign. You see, it's the equal sign right there. It's alternate ride of Zorga, so quite interesting. This is from the Festival Collection. So this effect is continuous Vanguard Circle. If you did Alchemagic this turn, all your front row units get power plus 5,000. So it's kind of nice. It's built-in power gains, right? So far, Zorga has been a 3-attack deck, so this can kind of give it even more power, I guess, kind of compensate for that effect. And second effect is active Vanguard Circle once per turn. It costs Soul Blast 1 to discard a card from your hand. Choose a normal order from your drop, put it into your hands, and until the end of turn, when you would play a normal order, you can bind a normal order with a different card name from your drop and Alchemagic. Right? So pretty good. I guess the cool thing here is, like, you won't be short of orders. So one of the biggest brick problems with Zorga is, like, I want to Alchemagic, but I don't have an order in my hand to trigger the Alchemagic. So I'm just kind of boned, or I have a really bad turn, right? But now you always pretty much get an order as long as you have an order in your drop zone. However, it does use something very serious, and that is your soul, right? Your soul, pretty big deal, right? You don't really generate that much soul in Zorga, so having to Soul Blast for a order is pretty rough. So, yeah, I don't know. This is a big iffy one. This is a big if. You use soul for, like, Shadow Cloak as well and things like that. So I don't know. It feels like an upgrade, but at the same time, it feels like a side grade. You also miss, like, the Counterblast one and just call a card out from the field. That can just making fields is good. That definitely pluses. Gives you a plus. This one kind of doesn't. It does give you built-in power gains, but yeah, it doesn't give you some of the stuff that original Zorga would give you, which is so that's a bit of an iffy thing too. And also things like spiritual body condensation that requires a soul. So maybe you're forced to run like Hindrina or things like that, where you can mitigate the soul blast cost. But yeah, I don't know. It's a bit okay. You need some testing. The art is definitely very cool. But yeah. There's a lot of things to consider with this card. Next, they also revealed a Zorga card order as well. This is Clouded Miasma. You play this with the Counterblast 1, so that's technically good with the new Zorga because you don't need a Soul Blast. Choose a grade 3 or less card from your drop, call it to the Rearguard Circle. If this is part of Alchemagic, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets continuous Vanguard Circle. All your front rows get power plus 5,000 instant enter. So this is kind of like the order version of your OG Zorga call effect. So you just call something out, and then nice, you get another nice power back gain, and then with this power gain and your new Zorga power gain, you kind of make a 10k power gain, so you can maybe cut down on Despair, Grief, Despair, and Rejection, or you can add them up for even more power lines. So yeah, at least this doesn't use Soul anymore. That's our much more precious resource right now compared to before. So yeah, pretty good. Anyway, next one we have is some Valkyrie cards. So this is the Atom, right, from the Bible, right? So when this unit is ruled upon by the grade 3 Atom, search a deck for up to 1 Eve and call it to the Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. So just like the Bible, this is pretty much just Bible study in a nutshell, right? And then next we have is Eve, so pretty cool, I have to say. This is Act Backroad Rearguard Circle. If your Vanguard is the grade 3 Atom, you can rest this unit, Soul Charge 1. Choose one of your units with Atom in its card name. That unit gets this unit's power until the end of turn. So it's pretty much like a boost, except you do it it's not a boost, right? So yeah, pretty interesting, I guess. Bible study, alright? And then here we go. Here is the grade 3 Atom. Again, I mean, not only the leaf is blocking, but the flavor text is blocking as well. It's pretty crazy, right? So, Act Vanguard Circle once per turn, counterblast 1, and all of your rearguards get power plus 5,000 instantly end of turn. And then the second effect is Auto Vanguard effect. When this unit attacks, if you have 2 or more rearguards, this unit gets power plus 5,000 at the end of that battle. If you have 4 or more rearguards, it gets power 10,000 instead of 5,000. So, it's not really... It's a pretty boring card, to be honest. Just get some power. Not much else. And it's a triple R as well, so... I don't know, right? The next we have Reagan Rave, right? This is the armed unit, so this card can be played as an arms order and armed to a specific card on a unit on the Vanguard Circle. So just like all the other ones, all the Valkyries before, when this card is no longer a unit, when it is armed, it has a new like thing. It's all that stuff we've seen it before. Right, check out the previous video. Alright, so the effect is Vanguard Circle. If this unit is armed to a Vanguard, all your following abilities are active. So, what the first effect is act once per turn, Soul Blast 2 and draw a card. So pretty nice. And the second effect is when your Vanguard is attacked, counterblast 1 and bind the same copy of this card from your hand, and increase or decrease the power of the unit armed with this card to match the power of the attacking unit until the end of turn. So, So this has to be attached to the grade 3 atom anyway. But let's say your atom is attacked by another atom, which has gained like 1 billion power. So now you can use this effect, bam, you get 1 billion power too. However, this doesn't work against like Vanguard triggers. So let's say they attack you, use this effect, right? You go, bam, all right, match the power now. Cool. Now I can just 15k guard for 2 to pass. And your opponent triggers like an over trigger. No, you don't suddenly gain 100 million power. You stay... They'll just break through your shield, basically, right? So it will change the power at the time of its activation, which is before trigger checks. It's just when your Vanguard gets attacked, right? So, although it's kind of a cool effect, it's not as OP as people think it is. You don't get to continually match the power. No, you don't, right? So, yeah. All right, cool. Next we have is Shaman King. So we have the new Howl card. This is just the grade 0, pretty cool. Second one is the grade 1 Howl. So when this unit is ruled upon it by the grade 2 Howl, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with Spirit of Flame in its card name from among them. Then reveal it and put it into your hand. So you just get a card. Then this one is grade 2 Howl. So when this unit is ruled upon by the grade 3 one, choose up to 1 Shaman from your drop and call it to the Rearguard Circle. And the second effect is just Con Rearguard Circle. When this unit... During a turn, this unit gets 2k. Cool, right? But you get a free card. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And the third, grade 3, is Act Vanguard Circle once per turn. Counterblast 1. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck and call each of them to Rearguard Circle or discard them. So, Counterblast 1, call free stuff. 2 free stuff. That's not bad, man. It's not bad. Then the Oversoul effect is act once per turn. Put a Rearguard with Spirit of Flame in its card name into your soul, and this unit gets power 10,000 instantly in the turn. Then you can bind 3 Rearguards as a cost. Choose a card with Spirit of Flame, or no, Spirit of Fire, sorry. Not Flame, Spirit of Fire in its card name from your soul or drop. Call it to the back row center Rearguard Circle, and that unit can attack from the back row instantly in a turn. So you get a bunch of free stuff. You got Spirit of Fire. Yeah, just forget I said Spirit of Flame. It's Spirit of Fire. Yeah, you get 4 attacks with the Spirit of Fire. So I guess that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then Spirit of Fire here is if you have a unit with Howl in its card name, this ability's cost is reduced by Soul Blast 2, so it basically becomes free. And then when it's placed on the Rearguard Circle, the cost is Soul Blast 2. And at the end of turn, this unit gets critical +1. And for the battle, this unit attacked when your opponent would call cards from their hand to the Guardian Circle. They must call 2 or more at the same time. So pretty, I don't know. It seems a bit of a weird effect. I personally would like to just keep a bunch of cards on the field for free. But I guess what you can do is you can like bind the stuff first and then call stuff. So when your field gets too full, you know, that's how it's done, right? That's how it's done. So overall, kind of interesting. Shaman King has been surprisingly powerful in the past. I don't know how this will translate in the new meta. So pretty interesting. And then also they did reveal there's a bunch of other Spirit of Fires as well. So there is a critical Spirit of Fire. There is a draw Spirit of Fire. And there is a heal Spirit of Fire that looks like a Spirit of Water. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that is it for this week. We just got... Surprise, surprise, this is the premium collection. I know a lot of people are hyped, but hey, it is what it is. They have to reveal some of these cards at some point, right? Because we're getting, at the end of the month, they are releasing this set. So, I think, yeah, time is getting short. which only means reveal should be soon. So that's it from me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below on like the new Zorga, I guess. Right? And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye.